welcome back everybody, this is DannyCode, and we're continuing on with the Avorion playthrough here. And as you can see, I'm going to dock with this fighter factory because I lost pretty much most of my fighters. And I don't really have salvagers and miners, and maybe some repair guys. So right now I've seen that these guys have some salvage fighters, and I'm only getting the Xanion ones. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing right now. And a couple things before we start off. One is, and I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but this video may be like a little bit lower quality than my normal videos. So I record in 1080p, so it should be in 1080p. But YouTube, as of today, of this recording, has one of my videos that I recorded at 1080p just showing at 360p. So I do apologize, and I'm hoping that they sort that out. But it should be sorted out soon if it is in lower quality. And number two is that I wanted to show my mods again that I'm using. Here are the mods. And someone requested that, so I thought I'd put it in the beginning of the video because I usually put it sometimes in the middle somewhere. So here are my mods. If you want to play along like I'm playing along, or you see something that I have, like a map quality of life situation going on, like the rings for the resources and things like that. These are the mods. So. Anyways, okay, so there's that. Now, in this episode, what I want to do is a couple things. I want to find the mad scientist research satellites. I found one, and I'm looking for 3 more. I just want to hold on. I just want to look. Oh yeah, so we have an equipment dock here as well. So let me see if they have some fighters. By the way, let's just interact with them. Trade equipment. Nothing that I want. So let me go ahead and rearrange my other fighters that I just bought. See, I have no miners, by the way. That's pretty bad. But salvagers are my mainstay, pretty much. Anyways, like I was saying, that I'm going to be looking for the mad scientist research satellites. And I'd also like to go over how to get the resource, the mobile equipment merchant. That's what I'm trying to say. And thank you to Strex that has commented in the last video of giving me a hint of how to do that. So what I want to do is I'm going to go over to this equipment merchant anyways. And I've already done this, and I'm going to do this for demonstration purposes, so you guys can follow along. Basically what it is, first of all, you have to be allies with the local faction. That is very important. So if you see here, we have, and this is the local faction here, and we are allies with them. So basically how to do that is to make sure that your relations are completely good. And then a button will show up here, and you can give tribute to them, and then you can become their allies. So you can give them tribute to become their allies. So that's how you do that. And then the next step would be to go ahead and go to an equipment dock in their area and buy a certain bit of equipment. Let's see where the dock is here. Excuse me as my bad driving just, oh no, don't hit it. No, don't hit it. I almost got it. Almost hit it. Yeah, I drive like this in real life, by the way. No, I don't. I'm a very good driver in real life as well. No, okay, so let's dock here. Slowly, there we go. Alright, so in here, if you go into the trade equipment and into your utilities, you have this trade guild beacon, and we can just buy one of those. Then it'll be in your inventory, right? So let's just get out of here. Don't need anything else there. So it'll be in your inventory. And make sure that you have 4 million credits before you do this. So the beacon itself costs 1 million, and you'll need 3 million credits to buy the Zotan artifact off that merchant. Okay, so this is the inventory, and if you double click on this, that'll activate it, and you'll notice down in the messages here that we have the mobile merchant has come in, and he's like, the Merchant Guild received a call from this sector. Who can I help? So we're going to talk to him, and he will be, there's a Zotan ship here, didn't even know. He will be here, and let's go over and dock with him so he's not too far away here. Let's try not to run into him. He probably won't be happy with me if I do. Come on. Alright, slow down. Oh my god, I really got... Okay, so we're just going to pass him right by. So let's just do this. And do a power stop. There we go. Good enough. And you just kind of get close to him. I think under 1 kilometer there. Okay, so just let's interact. And trade equipment. And it will be... it's not going to be under the turrets, obviously. It's going to be under the upgrades. And here it is. So again, you have to have 4 million, so 1 million for the actual beacon to call him, and then 3 million for the turret, or the 3 million for the Zotan artifacts, which is the XSTN K4 or IV if you wish, and you buy that, and there we go. So pretty cool. Thank you very much, Strex. I appreciate the hint there. And to your other query, and to your other question there, I will be doing a supply chain and showing that. It's not going to be completely just one episode. So what I have, let's just go out to the map. What I have is, this is kind of like my home sector now. Like I just kind of made this my home. And as you can see, I've been jumping around looking for the mad scientists. Beacons, or the mad scientist research beacons, whatever they are. But if you see, like, I have some stations here, some a mine there. So I'm prepping this area for a supply chain deal. So I'm going to make this is like my little industry center. If I was doing a city building thing, this would be my industry zone, basically. So yeah, so I'm building this up. So I'll be doing it over the course of episodes, and I'll probably buy 1 or 2 stations in this episode just to get those out of the way. But yeah, so it's going to be a long process because, yeah, it takes a lot of credits. And as you can see, by the way, I'm already making a lot of money. I mean, all these kind of grayish blue notifications are money. I'm making money. So that's all my stations so far. And as you can see, even though I had to buy that the relic, the Zotan relic or artifact, I still have 27 million. So yeah, anyways, so I'll be doing that. All right, so I am going to go ahead and continue looking for the mad scientists beacons, research beacons or research stations. And if you do the overlay for the bosses, didn't want that. Okay, if you do the overlay for the bosses, and this is again the quality of life mod, we'll give you this for the map quality of life. If it's going to be between this blue line and this yellow line, so anywhere in between here, I have found that if you jump into a a mass signature sector, then that's where you'll find them. Basically, that's where I've been finding them. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'll be doing a little jump cut here, and I will be back when I find one. All right, so we found one. This one is gonna be number 2, I think, or number 3. I don't know. I know we need to do 4, so I'm just going to be, after I destroy it, you know, the mad scientist should show up if it is the last one. So anyways, we're just going to kill this. And even though it's hostile, your guns won't start shooting, so you have to do attack target, and then it'll shoot at it. And by the way, these give off just a lot of loot, a lot of systems, and a lot of turrets. So, and I'm just gonna kill it. So, but if you ever see them around and you kill one, they make sure you definitely salvage it, because it'll just keep on throwing off tons of stuff. So, and it is on the move because we are pounding on it basically. Alright, so if we kill it and the mad scientists come in, we know this is number 4. Get on the other side of it because it is going a little... It is kind of drifting. And there we go. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's number 2. So we're still looking for more of them. I'm gonna go ahead and salvage this. Might as well. So yeah, and I'll do another jump cut here when I find another one. So I'll see you just in 2 seconds. Alright, so what I'm going to do while I'm flying around, I might as well start building some stations. So I found this sector here, not found it, but I mean I think this sector will do just fine. Let's just go to the map here. So this is in this area. This is this whole area be my like industry area. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start out kind of small. I want to do a little bit of a supply chain sort of thing going on. So I'm just gonna start out small. So this sector, I want to at least go up to like a high capacity lens factory. I'd like to eventually go up to like a war robot factory, but I think that's going to be pretty involved. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to need 4 stations. I'm going to need one for the high capacity lens factory. I'm going to need one for glass manufacturer, carbon extractor, and plastic manufacturer. And I'd also like one as a farm. I think we can build potato farm because the carbon extractor needs potatoes, so I think we'll do a potato farm. I think we can have, let me look at the map here, because I'm sure we probably went and saw one in our flying around here. So let's just look. Here we go. So what do we got? Potato farm. There you go. Oops. So I'll build another station for a potato farm as well. So that's 5 stations in all. The high capacity lens factory also needs diamonds, so we're just gonna have to have those shipped in somehow, because there's no diamond mines or there's no diamond manufacturer. I don't even know how you would do that. But and I know you can get them from trading and buying them and stuff like that, and maybe even get them from killing things, like being a pirate, I think. I don't know. But I think we're just going to have to get those from other people. I think we'll have to get those shipped in. Anyway, so let's start. I'm going to do, this shipyard will only do 2 at a time. So we're going to start with the actual high capacity lens factory. So let us start with that. First of all, we want a ship founder. That's very important. Do not forget to do that. By the way, I have done that. I've forgotten to check mark that box, and no matter how big your ship is, it will never be a station. You can never turn it into a station. At least from my experience. I don't know if there's a way to do it. I don't know. We'll use style 3 because I've used style 1 and 2 a lot. And we're going to name this, let's see, high cap lens fact. Beautiful. And we're going to make it out of trinium, I think. And okay, so let's make sure we have crew and captain. Yeah, we do. And okay, so let's just make sure we have a good amount of volume. Turn that up to about half there. Turn the scaling up a little bit as well. And probably right about there. So that'll cost us almost $1 million, maybe a little bit more here. Yeah, so just over $1 million, just over 100,000 titanium. And 60,000 for the crew. Wow, nice. Okay, so we'll start building that, and let me just check my things here. Does it look good? Yeah, it looks fine. It looks good for a station, I think. And all stations that you build at the shipyard will have engines on the outset, as we did in my last episode. Those engines are very useful if you want to place the station someplace else. So anyways, okay, so let's start to build that one. So that's the high capacity lens factory. Let us build also, let's just go down the list here, the glass manufacturer. So we'll do the glass manufacturer as well. And you notice that I'm naming them now instead of like a generic name, and I'll show you why. I've learned my lesson. And everything is the same. Station founder, captain and crew, style 3. Let's just make it look a little different. And that looks good. Okay, so why I'm actually naming them now is if you look at the map here, I have a bunch of stations in this sector over here. And it just says when you hover over it, station 1, station 2, station 3, station 101, station 102. That is not helpful at all. So hopefully now that I have them named, when I hover over a sector, I will know exactly what they are. So that is that. Okay, so I'm going to go, while those are doing that, it'll take about, how long did it say it's going to take? It's going to take about 24 minutes. A little over 24 minutes to build those. So I'm going to go keep on looking for some mad scientist satellites. So I'll be right back. Alright, now that that's taken care of, let's get back to discussing. There's a little supply chain thing going on here. Oh my goodness. I have to take sides on the faction war here. So maybe now that they won't, I've defeated them, maybe they won't come in. Who knows? I try to avoid the asteroids as well. That might be nice. Damn things just pop out of nowhere. I swear to God, it wasn't there a second ago. Alright, might want to slow down just a little bit here. I think I'm coming in hot. Okay, so as I was saying, we now have the glass manufacturer and the high capacity lens factory, and we're getting ready to go ahead and do the carbon extractor and the plastic manufacture. And at the shipyard we have we're gonna make a potato farm out of this. So that should be good enough to get a little bit of a start on what we need for a little bit of a supply chain for our high capacity, so we make high capacity lens. There you go. Can't say that. Okay. So we have, okay, so this one is, what is this one? This one is the plastic manufacturer. So we're just going to, and you can do this in the F9 menu, so the real-time strategy kind of menu. We can click on it, since it has a captain, we can just click on an open space and it'll fly there. So we don't have to enter it. Yeah, I'm doing this just to get it a little bit away from the shipyard here. And also for this one is the carbon extractor. So we'll just kind of put him over here. Looks good to me. Cool. Alright, and that's Peacekeeper Command, that's us. Where are our other ones? Okay, here we go. So this one here is our glass manufacturer, and this one here is our high capacity lens factory. Now, with that said, we're also gonna need shuttles and docks and not docks, hangars and things like that. So let's go ahead and set this up. So this one is the plastic manufacturer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set these guys up, and then we'll start trading in between them, or setting up the routes to trade in between them. Okay, so this one is, so let's enter this one. Alright, and I think, yeah, so we're far enough away we can do this. So this is the plastic manufacturer, and it's going to be under the low-tech factories, hopefully. Did I see it? There's a potato farm, by the way. Plastic manufacturer is here. And there we go. Cool. These factories like this have these things. I guess they're, I don't know what they are, like solar energy panels or something, but they all pretty much have them. So first thing I like to do is I like to go in and into the build menu and take away the engines, because we don't need the engines anymore. So what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and do it with tritium, and we'll upgrade these to cargo bay, because we're going to need cargo bay. There we go, and one more. And also we're not going to need thrusters, so we'll upgrade those to cargo bays. Alright, so we have a bit of cargo, so we don't have to have a huge cargo bay when I like build one. I think I'm going to make it out of, we're kind of running low on resources here. We'll just make it out of neonite, that's fine. Cargo bay. And I don't know how much to put on here. Right now we have 6,000, a little over 6,000. So, and I've been kind of putting the cargo bays just like right over here. And then let's just make it bigger. So that'll give us an extra 750, so that's not a lot. Ooh. So that'll give us 56. Another 10,000 almost. Kinda gotta make these kind of big, so let's just do this. So that'll give us another 14,000. If we need more, we can always put on more. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on also just a small dock here. Let's reduce the size of that. And I always get this the wrong way around, but we can rotate it in a minute, because you want that pattern on the outside. I think the pattern needs to be on the outside. I'm not entirely sure, but so let's rotate it before we do that. Just like that. Okay, now the pattern's on the outside. And let's go ahead and put one on the other side as well, just down here. That should be fine. And yep, that looks good. Okay, so only thing we need to do now is buy crew and set up our trade menu here. We're gonna checkbox all these. I think that's proper way to do that. Let's go ahead and just put it down to -4 there. And as you can see, now we have options here to deliver goods to stations, and also, well, we're not going to fetch anything just quite yet, but like the glass, the high capacity, we can fetch stuff from the trader in system. So okay, and that's why we're going to need shuttles, by the way. So, and that's good there. So let's go ahead and buy the crew. And how many did we need? Let's go back to the build menu there. Oh, so we have the mechanics, so never mind. Okay, so cool. No crew needed. decent. I like it. Alright. So now, well, I mean, nothing's going to come in just quite yet. And as you can see, our docks are working, by the way. You can see the lights. Docking lights. Nothing's going to come in now because the sector is still tagged as dangerous. So that's fine. I'm not going to worry about that right now. But let's go ahead and go back into our Peacekeeper command. And if we look at, which one is it here? Plastic manufacturer. And is this the one we just put on? No, that's carbon. That's glass. Okay, so it was plastic. Okay, so if you look at this, through your ship, you can see trade goods. We can't trade because we can't manufacture because ingredients are missing, which means that we're not going to be doing plastic just quite yet because we need oil and energy cells. So we're going to have to figure out where to get those. Oil, that's a simple one. Oil is just when we found a mine on a mineable asteroid, we have the oil rig. Energy cells, we're going to have to grab them from someplace. But once the sector is no longer a danger zone, ships will come in and sell it to us. So if we don't have it. But you don't want to do that as much as possible. You want to get it so the supply chain is you want to supply that stuff to the station. Alright, so let's do the same thing for the carbon extractor. And okay, so we're good. We're gonna found the station here, and it is the low tech. So there's a bunch of carbon extractors. I didn't. So carbon requires corn, requires rice, wheat, potato. That's the one we want because we're gonna build a potato farm. So this one here. Warning, yes. Okay, and there is our carbon. Excuse me, there's our carbon extractor. We're going to do the same exact thing. I'll just do a little jump cut here. Okay, so here's the potato farm. And I just put it on a cargo bay. But on this one, what we're going to need, we're going to need a hangar. And let's see here. How do I want to do this? Just put the hangar right on top here. It'd be just fine. And we want enough for... How many here? We want enough for... There we go. So just put the hangar there. Looks good to me. And then let's go ahead and go into the trading menu. Adjust some things here. And we're going to deliver to the carbon extractor. Okay, so that will now our carbon extractor will have one of the ingredients that it needs. I think I'm not sure what does the carbon extractor need. It needs, I think it only needs potatoes. So cool, right? So then what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to put shuttles and pilots on the station. So, and I have some shuttles and pilots. I have it on Peacekeeper command. So let's go into Peacekeeper command, and is it? I don't think it selected. Let me just do this. It's just this weird thing. It just doesn't select sometimes. And there it is, Peacekeeper command. All right. So now we're just going to rush over to it here. that is the heavy capacity lasers, plastic farm, and I put them all in one spot just for this exact reason, so I knew what the heck I was looking at. Glass, carbon, plastic, high capacity. Oh, it's this one. Don't know why it has a different logo. So it's the farm. The farm have these like little wheat logos. Okay, so let's dock. And we'll transfer our pilots and cargo shuttles. So then it'll start delivering potatoes to the carbon manufacturer. So there we go. Beautiful. Okay, so transfer, and we're going to transfer. So I think the cargo shuttles only need one pilot. So these are the cargo shuttles. So we're going to do... Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. We need to make a squadron here. So new squadron. There we go. Okay, let's go back into here. So let's transfer these. So we'll transfer, I think, just 6. We'll just transfer 6 for now. And by the way, this is really expensive to do this, and I did it in a very short time, so it's very, very expensive. Like to build these stations, how many do we have here? So we have the 6. Okay, to build these stations and to really... Why do we have 2 different pilots? That's weird. Okay, so let's just transfer 6. So now we should be all ready when we trade. So we have 6 pilots and 6 shuttles. So now let's see what we got here. So interact and trade goods. No more goods. So what do we need? Oh, we need energy cells and water. Okay, so there you go. So we're gonna have to find some energy cells and water. And I think what I'm gonna do, because a lot of our things need energy cells, so I think our next step is going to be the energy cells. So let's go. I mean, it's all set up. So once we start producing potatoes, it will send them over to the carbon factory or carbon manufacturer. But what I'd like to do is, I know we can start, I think it's still here. Yeah, so the trading post. So we can trade with the trading post on our, let's see here, high capacity lens factory. So let's go over there and do the same setup. So we're going to put a hanger on, and then we will transfer some cargo shuttles and pilots, and then start trading with the trader. So good stuff. All right, so here we go. So let us go ahead and let's go into it first. Let's go into the thing here first. We need to do a couple things. We need to put on the hanger. So let's put on a hanger. Let's do it with, we don't think we have enough resources for that. Let's do it with trinium. We should be good. And that should give us enough, just right there. I like that. Looks pretty cool. Okay, so we got that. Now we need to create a squadron. Then, good there. Now we need to go back over to Peacekeeper Command and transfer pilots. So we want to transfer 6 pilots. So we got 6 pilots, level 1, good, whatever. And transfer, these are the cargo shuttle, yeah, cargo shuttles. So we'll transfer 6 of these. There we go. Now let's go over to our trade menu for this. Let's see, F interact and trade goods. Oh, we have to be on the station. Sorry. Here we go. And trade goods. Here we go. So now, as you can see, we can fetch. We're going to fetch our diamonds or whatever we need here. I would assume it's diamonds from the trading post. And as you can see, this is populated also once these start making glass, carbon, and plastic. Once those start doing that, then we can trade with those as well. We can either fetch them or we can deliver them from those. So, and there we go. So now, there we go. See, our shuttles are coming out there. So that's pretty cool. And as you can see, they're going over to the, let's highlight them here. As you can see, there they go. They're going over to the trading post. Then they'll grab whatever they need. And that's the basics of setting up a supply chain. Of course, again, we're going to have to make sure this sector is not tagged as dangerous or hazardous, I think it is. And then what we can't trade within our stations, we'll trade with the NPCs. So, but the more we can trade within our stations, obviously, the better off we are. So very cool. And that's it. All right, so I'm gonna go find the rest of the mad scientist research stations. All right, here we go. Boy, I had to jump an awful lot. Let me just show you. Look at all the places I went, and this is the next one. So I hope this is the 4th one. If not, that's all right as well. But I'm ready for him. I am ready for him. So this is the 3rd one. I'm just going to destroy it quickly and probably go ahead and salvage it as well. And that's it. So here we go. And these things are pretty strong as well, so it does take a few seconds to kill them. And he's almost dead. Aha, there we go. Okay, so, and I just want to get out of this real quick. Because he killed me one time and he's going to kill me again here. So that is he has some powerful, so I don't know if I'm gonna get him this time. Like, he's already like beat me to a pulp. He's already taken my shields down. So I don't know. This is gonna be a tough one. So I think what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go in my build menu here. And I'm just going to sweeten up my my shields and also my my armor, I think. And yeah, my energy as well. So let's see what I can do here. So what can I do? I can integrity shield. By the way, let's look at this. So that is fine there. So we have the integrity shield or integrity field generator doing okay. So let's see what we can do with shields, because if I can't put some shields on, we are screwed. Okay, so what's that going to get us? That's going to get us an extra 46. So that should be good. The only problem is now we need mechanics or engineers. So I may have to come back to this. So I'm probably going to have to run like hell. Let's see. Probably need some energy as well. Well, let's see. Let's go out. Okay, so we have enough crew for that. So now we should have a little bit more shielding. But it looks like we need some more energy. Yeah, it definitely needs more energy. So let's try put some of that on. Like that. Do we have enough crew? We don't have enough crew. What can I take off? I don't know. Okay, so we're just going to have to duke it out with this guy. But his shields are already back up. Man, that's a bummer. He's probably like, what the hell is this guy doing? Wow, he's taking my shields down. Nice. Whoa. Okay, so I'm just getting that hell out of here. That's it. There's just no way. There's no way I'm going to get him. So, okay, so that's okay though. So we're going to come back to him. We will come back to him. Let me just get far enough out. Whoa, he has, look at his Omicron. 560,000? Yeah. We're going to have to come back to this guy. So he's a toughie. Let's just do this. Mad Scientist, he is a tough cookie. So maybe next episode we're gonna see if we can't kill him. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for now, guys, and we shall lick our wounds and upgrade. What do we got here? So I need some guys. I need some whatchamacallits here. I need some crew. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked the episode, and if you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys all next time. Happy flying. Bye for now.